Alright, in this I'm going to show you a better way of creating multiple creatures using the demon spawn event without using a repeater or a timer function. Repeaters and timers, repeaters especially, uh, end up causing your map to crash, especially if you've got it doesn't matter if you have one repeater for, let's say, 5 demon spawn encounters, or if you've got one repeater for each of the 5. Probably actually makes it worse because it requires extra resources for each one of them. So anyway, all right, don't worry about that. I've got that in place because for some reason, even after I tell the repeater to stop, demons spawn anyway. So that's just to keep them from getting too close to the door. Alright, so as you can see, I've got a repeater on a repeater loop on each one of these demon spawn encounters, and they're all custom group encounter. So technically it's not a demon encounter, it's a custom group encounter. Anyway, this is what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the repeater, the on signaled. I'm going to leave the on started, on finished, get rid of the repeater. Okay, now on finished, let's see. So in here, I've got on entered when you enter this green area, right? On entered. Let's see, where's this line going? On entered. Start repeater. Let's just get rid of that. Okay. Instead, on entered, I'm going to start the encounter. See, if you hit there, it's still going to give you the option to spawn encounter. I don't want to leave any extra nodes out there, so we're going to use the existing one. So whenever we hop on there, okay, hop in that green box on the other side of it, it's going to start this spawn encounter, okay? And on encounter finished, I'm also going to create a boolean. Where's it at? There it is. Boolean. And I'm going to call this green box. Okay. Initial value is going to be false. Whoops. Okay, so on entered, set it to true. And on exit, set it to false. All right. On finished, we want to test the Boolean value. Okay. Bring that up in the air because we're going to attach them all to that. Okay. And actually, just for the sake of argument, I'm going to get rid of this line here. Spawn encounter. Alright. And what I'm going to do is on entered. Nah, I'm gonna have to leave it there. The reason why I'm gonna have to leave it there on this over here, spawn encounter, is because on entered will also set it to true, but if I do on entered test boolean, if I'm doing both at the same time, it could come back as false immediately. I know I can go into test boolean and give an input delay. You know what? I will do that. Screw it. Input delay. This way, there is time for it to, for the bottom to actually set. The top will be a slight delay, 0.1 seconds. All right, so on encounter finish, we're going to test. Okay, if it is tested true, we will take this one as a spawn encounter. Spawn encounter. All right. Untested false. Let's see if I can. Let's see if untested false can stop. No. All right, so we're not gonna worry about that. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and remove that from all those. Okay, and gonna go ahead and remove that. Remove that. Remove that. Remove that. Alright, so we should only have 2 nodes left. Finished and spawn encounter, right? Let's go ahead and do this. Alright. That was some extra crap I had in there. Anyway, continuing on, removing our crap. Go. Alright, so we will send unfinished to test boolean. Every one of them. Oh. And right there. Alright, and then on tested true, we will connect to each one of the spawn encounters. I don't know if you can follow what's going on or not, but what this is doing is this is saying essentially, what this is doing is this is saying whenever I enter into that box, one, it's going to set this as true and also test it. Okay, when it tests true because I'm in it, it's going to send a signal to all of them to spawn the encounter, right? And then after each encounter is done, all right, the demon spawned. Okay, so you might be curious about that. Each one of these has a demon spawned. All right, I've got them teleporting, all the creatures teleporting to a general area. So whenever you go to shoot them to get all your free snap points, they spawn to the center area, so you only really shoot. But all right, so on encounter finished, it's going to test the Boolean again, right? And if it's still true, then it'll start another encounter for each one. All right. Let's go ahead and save that. Now, I would show you my system crashing out, or the game crashing out, but when that happens, the video cuts, right? So I wouldn't be able to actually physically record that without like a Elgato or something. But just know that I started this video immediately after a crash because of how I had it wired up before, all the crap that I just deleted and replaced. Alright, points are going nice. Alright, so as you notice, whenever I step out of it, it blocks right there. So you don't get hit. Whenever you step in, that center blockade disappears and the fire goes away. I'm gonna wait to hear if I hear crap respawning. I can still hear creatures over there. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this, and then I'm going to disengage the blockade from showing. That way we can see what's going on. Because I was having an issue with creatures using a repeater. For some reason, it kept triggering the event. Not totally sure. I was probably using it wrong. But whatever, right? So I think I found a better way of doing this. So while we're in here, alright, so this right here, show blockade. Going to get rid of that. And by default, get rid of this. Okay. Save. And play. Alright, now my game, like, crashed out, like hard crashed out, just before I made this video, just before I started streaming to record this video. And it took a dump at approximately 3 minutes, right? I just sat there and I was shooting the crap out of creatures. And in about 3 minutes, it just took a crap. Alright, I wasn't gonna do all the flames because it's a pain in the butt. But they'll go away once I step on it, so no biggie. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and step off this. I'm gonna keep shooting these fools. Out of ammo, I can fix that without having to step on that thing. Over here and grab this. Alright, so the encounters did indeed stop. Wait, I hear one. Eat it. Okay, nothing is in there now. Now I'm going to step in here and it should... Yep. Alright. Flames are killing them. Look at that. Come on, you know you want to come get me. Come on. Come on. Alright, so this works. There is no way to really effectively destroy your creatures that are spawned from events like that. So it's not like I can just send an event that says, you know what, just stop all this. Just destroy them. It doesn't work that way. Alright, so now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and put the code back in, or put the connections back in place that show and hide the panels. Some people don't want to mess with it, whatever. I mean, how lazy can you really be to really get pissed at me for not giving you everything under the sun that you could possibly want? On exit, show. I have people that are thumbs downing my stuff for God knows what. I mean, all I'm doing is giving you an app, or a map, not an app, that cheeses the crap out of snap points, right? So not only can you come in here and do your challenges, get your snap point challenges, snap points for your challenges, you can do that over here, right? So over here, let's say you have to glory kill 5, 10, or... And now I've looked through, I've got the collector's edition guide, and I've looked at all the snap challenges. Okay, you get either 5, 10, or 15 of any of these. Okay, interestingly enough, I had to physically place 15 possessed scientists because there is no spawner. There is no single demon encounter for the scientist. Alright, it's kind of lame. Alright, there's also no chainsaw or pistol that I can put in here, but you know, whatever. So anyway, this area here is for you to complete all of your snap challenges. Okay, you're not going to complete them all at once. Obviously, you get 3 at a time. I've got this fire hazard here that you can turn on and off. The start-stop laser, there's a laser that will appear, and the flame, that fire will appear. So if you just want to have fun sending creatures to their death, you can turn that on and like physically run through these and tap Y as fast as you can to spawn them all, and they will run straight to that little green triangle over there, effectively killing themselves. And since I put in this new firing range, all these points that you get from that also accrue. So there's a challenge where you have to kill creatures while you have a booster. There's challenges where you've got to turn into a demon by picking up a demon rune. There's challenges for you killing creatures or players as a demon. Um, there's snap challenges for destroying barrels, plasma and poison. They're over there. You use this right here to spawn all of them, and then just push that one to destroy them all. You get that challenge done just like that. Uh, I've got 5 regular barrels and 5 C4 explosives right there. Pushing this panel will create those. Pushing that will detonate those. If you need more than 5 normal barrel destruction, use this panel right here, normal barrels, and you can get that destruction. So that's it for this tutorial on better ways of creating spawners that rotate, that constantly spawn without crashing your map. Just know that the repeater control is not your friend when it comes to any kind of encounter, group encounter. I'll show you which ones they are right here. Alright, custom group encounters, group demon encounter, or single demon encounter. Alright, don't use that thing for any of this crap. You will crash your system. Your game will freeze out. You have to restart your Xbox. Alright, let's go ahead and save this. Alright, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.